Hello, welcome to Certified Jams. Today we're talking about the song Woke Up Hurting by Frightened Rabbit, and I'm going to tell you why it's a certified jam. Okay, so Frightened Rabbit is one of those bands that for me is just at the top of the list of all-time favorite bands. Their album, The Midnight Organ Fight, I think is what it's called, is just like a masterpiece from start to finish. The song we're talking about today is off of their album, Painting of a Panic Attack, which came out in 2016. The song's called Woke Up Hurting. This song is just devastating in terms of just the feeling and the tone that it sort of gets across. There's a few reasons for that. So Scott Hutchison, the guy who was the lead singer vocalist for Frightened Rabbit, wrote all their songs. He wrote this album sort of to sort of deal with his feelings of isolation after he moved from Glasgow in Scotland, which is where the band's from, to LA, and sort of the shock to the system that sort of had on his mental health. I also know that Scott dealt with substance abuse, and in 2018 he died by suicide, which was tragic. To me, I've always listened to Frightened Rabbit and just sort of felt like this guy, when he sings, he really fucking means what he's singing. Like he's laying it all out there. He's just like open heart, laying it all on the line. And then listening to this album after his death, you can really feel that this guy is in pain, and really struggling. And I think this is one of the songs where this really comes across. It's beautiful, it's haunting, and it's devastating. So the song is called Woke Up Hurting. Let's start listening to it. We can sort of dig into some of the production elements that I think are interesting, but just a stunning song that just sort of punches you in the gut with his sort of raw emotion. Let's get into it.
Daybreak comes with the devil's hum. A carcass starts to breathe and wakes one more time to try and find a place to cant its teeth and scrub the cuts from yesterday's hot scuffle on the street. Show me the door. I need somewhere to go. Daylight woke up hurting with tarmac to my side. I woke up with dirty knees, not for the first time. I woke up hurting, though I can't quite say why. I woke up hurting, woke up hurting.
Oh man, it's just beautiful. So a couple things there. Previous Frightened Rabbit records were very guitar heavy records. They were always sort of a guitar band. And in this song, you can't even really make out any guitars. I'm sure they're there, but it's very sort of like, there's like some electronic drum sounds, synths, sort of layered, atmospheric sort of sounds. This record was produced by Aaron Dessner, who is from The National. So I think he had a big influence on the sound of this record. You can kind of really hear it. Lots of keyboards, stuff like that, which other Frightened Rabbit records had a bit of, but it mostly was guitar. But man, this song, when that chorus kicks in, to me, it's just like a kick in the gut. Like it's like this beautiful anthem. And I get the hair on the back of my neck stands up when I hear it. I just love it so much. All right, let's keep going.
Slug through
me.
I need somewhere to go. Then I woke up hurting with tarmac to my side. I woke up with dirty knees, not for the first time.
That line right there, I woke up with dirty knees, not for the first time. Man.
Woke up hurting, though I can't quite say why. I woke up hurting, and if all these southern tales are true, we should pray for abduction, pray it comes soon. And if all these southern tales are true, plan for heaven or hell will do. And if all these southern tales are true, pray for abduction, pray it comes soon. And if all these southern tales are true, plan for heaven or hell will do.
Yeah, as it fades out there, you can kind of hear all the layers, all the different sounds in there. I don't really have much to say about the lyrics. They just sort of like I said, it's kind of devastating. Him just sort of talking about being on his hands and knees, and this sort of like sense of helplessness. Beautiful song. One of my favorites. This is just one song off this album, Painting of a Panic Attack, which is just like a perfect album name, especially for this album. There's a bunch of other songs on this record that are amazing, and I will probably get to at some point. But this one here to me stands out, mainly just for the tone and the feeling that it sort of emits. Anyways, this was Woke Up Hurting by Frightened Rabbit, one of my favorite bands. This has been Certified Jams. As always, if you like what you hear, subscribe, give the video a like, leave a comment below. If you have songs you think that I would like, put them down in the comments, and if I love it, I will possibly feature it in the future on the channel. And I really appreciate you watching. Thanks very much.